What's up, guys? Welcome. Hope you guys had a great weekend.
423 Charlie Lima rolling on.
It's first Monday of the month, which that means we're flying with Mr. Downwind Sim and the group on Discord. It's going to be the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In Series 22. I think this is going to be the third or fourth one that we've been a part of. Don T, what's going on? Hope you had a great weekend, brother. You have to start stream. Well, I can hardly read your messages. Just when I have to get my kids to practice. No problem, man. I'll see you when you get back. No rush. So today we're flying with Downwind Sim on the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In Series number 22. I'll just read you here briefly what's going on. So we just met up here at Alpine Airport, 46 Uniform. This is home of Matt Guthmiller, famous YouTuber that flies the A36 Bonanza. We're going to start off here at 46 Uniform, Alpine.
423 Charlie Lima, clear the
Then we're going to head to Kinky Creek Divide Airport, which is Whiskey Yankee 30. Not too far from here. I think maybe about 30-35 miles max from here. After that, we're going to go to Du Bois, KDUB. Du Bois is what the locals call it. I think D-Boy in French, but regardless of that, we'll be stopping at KDUB after Kinky Creek. Then after KDUB, we're going to go to Jackson Hole Airport, KJAC, and then after KJAC, we're going to head back home to 46 Uniform. Here's a look at our route here on SkyVector. So you can see we do have some weather to deal with on our route. There's been lots of rain and thunderstorms in the area, kind of scattered. So we're starting off down here at 46 Uniform Alpine. So we'll depart out heading northeast, about a 065 heading. We're going to clear out the weather right here real quick just to show you what we're going to do. There's the Snake River, which we're going to follow initially through the mountains, making our way to the northeast over the Hoback River and Granite Creek. We're going to be cruising at 9,500 for these first two legs. We're not going to have any issue with altitude until we get to about here. We've got these mountain peaks extending up to 11,700, 10.5 over here. So we're going to be okay at 95 till we get about right here. We've got the a river right here 9,500. I'm thinking we can cut in right here and then join the pattern there at Kinky Creek. After Kinky Creek, we'll depart out to the northeast, continue out this way to Du Bois. Same thing pretty much. We're going to have some mountains in our way. We're just going to have to find a hole somewhere in there. I'm thinking over here, again, we have another creek or river here at 9,000 feet. If we can just find that hole, we'll follow that in over here to the north and then come back this way to join the pattern there at Du Bois. After Du Bois, we're going to head out west. I guess we can follow the river and the highway initially, and then the river breaks off to the left. We'll continue to follow the river out here west. And then again, we might have to climb a bit to get over the mountains here before we can make our way out west to Jackson Hole, KJAC. KJAC is the only controlled airfield on our route of flight today. As of right now, Salt Lake City Center is not online, so we won't be talking to anybody unless they happen to jump online or any of the KJAC local controllers happen to hop online. So it's a Class Delta. We'll treat it like it's closed, the tower's closed, so we'll just go to 122.8 advisory frequency on VATSIM and announce our positions and intentions on there. What's going on, Rob? I think we're gonna do touch and goes at all airports except for Kinky Creek. Kinky Creek's got a little bit shorter of a runway, and it's also at the highest altitude at 8,800 feet. So poor aircraft performance there at altitude. This particular strip happens to be 3,400 feet. But it is up there, so let's see. Du Bois has got plenty runway, 6,700 feet, 7,300 feet of altitude, field elevation. Then Jackson Hole is only 6,500 feet high and 6,300 foot runway. Alpine, where we're starting off today, 5,600 feet up, 5,800 foot runway. So the only small runway today is going to be here at Kinky Creek. We'll probably do a full stop there. And then the rest of them are going to be touch and goes until we get back home to 4-6 uniform. Anything else? I think we've covered airspaces. Nothing much going on except for the Class Delta here at Jackson Hole. And weather is going to be our biggest thing today with these showers and things moving through. Should take us about 2 hours, I think, start to finish in the Cessna 170. This is the first time we're featuring this airplane on the stream. This is the Carenado Cessna 170 Bravo. So we'll see how that goes. I don't have much time, if at all, in this airplane, maybe 15, 20 minutes or so at max. So we'll see how that goes. Airplane's been topped off with fuel and pre-flighted. We just got to get started, do our run-up, and then we'll be ready to go. Like I said, we're flying with Downwind Sim today. It's about a group of 10 of us flying. 1 or 2 of the guys have already departed. And we're going to be kind of flying as a group if we can keep it together. I'm not sure what everybody else is flying. I think I'm one of the slower ones in the group in the 170. So hopefully we can keep up. Alright, checklist wise, I don't have a checklist for the 170. The one that comes in the POH2 is pretty dry, very minimal stuff. So I'm going to be using the Cessna 172 November Papa checklist off Garmin Pilot that I use in the real world. So that's what I'm going to be using. Alright, fuel switches are on. We're going to go mix full rich. We're going to crack the throttle, quarter, half an inch. I'm going to get our lights on, beacon lights, and we'll turn our master on. We'll give it 2 pumps of prime. This is the first time we're starting the airplane for today. Two pumps of prime, and we're ready to start. We're all clear. We're here at the private hangar. I guess you can call it a buddy of mine's. We're able to keep our plane in the hangar for tonight, who happens to live on Alpine 4-6 uniform. So we've got our own private hangar. All right, magnetos to both, and we'll pull the starter. Clear. She goes, she fires up, throttle between 800 and 1,000, and oil pressure is rising and in the green. Right about there, 800 RPM, oil pressure in the green. We can get our radio master on. I'm gonna get my nav lights on. We'll keep our landings off for now. Everything looks good there. And we're gonna lean the mix a little bit for taxi. Transponder is squawking 1200, mode C, and we're gonna go to 122.8 for advisory frequency. 122.8.
Alpine traffic, Kodiak 155906, taking 3-1. We'll be doing a right downwind departure.
So the first couple of legs here, we're not going to need the VOR, but there is one VOR here at Jackson Hole, Jackson VOR on 115.4. So after we land over there at Du Bois and we head out west to Jackson Hole, we might use that VOR. So I'm just going to get that frequency set in our nav box straight away. Jackson VOR on 115.4. So down here in our nav radio, 115.4. Is all set there, so we've got that all ready to go. Let's wait another minute or two for the engine to warm up, then we'll do a run up, and then we'll back taxi runway 31, I think might be in use. Let's see, I'll read you the METAR here at 46 uniform, Alpine. Winds are 120 at 8, gusting 13, ceilings unlimited, which I don't know about that. Visibility 10 statute miles. Sky clear, temp 18, dew point 15, altimeter 3036. I'm going to set that up here. 3036. See what Sky Vector says. 3036 as well, okay. We'll do that. 3036.
Alpine traffic,
Right, 303246. What's field elevation here? Field elevation at Alpine 5600. Alright, I'm going to match it to field elevation since that seems way off. So 5637. Right about there, I think, is accurate. I know with the latest Sim Update 5 update for FS 2020, there's been altitude issues. I'm not sure if that affects what we see here on our indicated, but I know we can't fly on, well, we are flying on VATSIM, but there might be a couple hundred feet to us up to maybe 2,000 feet of difference or discrepancy due to some kind of bug in FS 2020. Jack Durner, what's going on? Can I join you? We're flying on VATSIM. If you can connect to VATSIM and you're aware of all the rules and all that stuff, sure, man. We're at 46 Uniform Alpine Airport on VATSIM. I am not on the FS 2020 multiplayer servers. Well, you're more than welcome to join on VATSIM, man. No problem. All right, checklists. We've already done our before start stuff, our start stuff. Oil pressure in the green, avionics on, lights are on, mixture has been lean, flaps are up. Transponder code and standby in the ATIS. I've read you guys the METAR. There's no ATIS. There's an AWAS, but we can't pick it up here on VATSIM. Taxi checklist, lights, brakes. We'll test those on our way out. Turn instruments. We'll check. Flight controls adjusted for the wind. Heading to compass. No heading indicator in this airplane. We've only got the compass right here, the magnetic compass. So just something to be aware about. There's one of our buddies back taxiing runway 31. Alright, and then our run-up checklist, we can go ahead and knock that out now. So brakes, I'm on them. Doors, windows are closed and locked. Flight controls, we'll test those. So aileron left, aileron right, elevator up, elevator down, rudder left, rudder right. Flight controls, free and correct. Fuel selectors are on. Flight instruments set. Elevator trim is set for takeoff. Mixture.
Alpine traffic, Beaver 816 is holding.
All right, we're going to go full rich
we'll wait for the
on the mix.
Departing traffic.
And then
We're
1700
gonna
RPM.
back taxi for departure off of 13 Alpine traffic. Alpine traffic.
We're going to test our magnetos. Looking for the drop on the tack. Left mag. That's a good drop. Back to both. Right mag.
Alpine
Good
traffic.
drop.
Beaver
Back to both.
816 on the back taxi.
Carb heat.
13
We're also
traffic.
looking for a drop on the tack. We've got a drop and back cold. Engine instruments, oil pressure's in the green, oil temp's in the green. Carb temp looks good over there. Cylinder head temp is rising. Amps for charging, and we can throttle back to 1,000 or 800 RPM. All right, throttle, mags, carb heat have been checked. Engine instruments, ammeter, suction was another thing that we were looking for there. We do have suction. Idle check. So throttle all the way back to idle. Just make sure she idles without cutting out, and carb heat. With carb heat on as well, we should see a small drop. And the prop keeps spinning. Carb heat's back cold. Throttle's coming back up to an 800. All right, radios have been set. And departure review, we're pretty much going, let's see, they're using runway. All right, was he departing 13 or departing 31? Let's check on the winds again. I think the winds are out of what, 120?
Yes, indeed.
So we should be using runway 13. Yeah, winds 120 at 8, gusting 13.
Lining up 13 for
All right, so they're using 13, so we're gonna be back taxiing 13 down to the end. We're gonna be departing 13, which is gonna put us out to the southeast. So it'll be a left turn, left crosswind departure out to the northeast, then over the Snake River and through the mountains. All right, if we lose an engine on the runway, we'll just pull the power back, stop, and vacate.
One of those deals.
If we lose an engine below 800, we're landing straight ahead. Above 800, we'll make a right turn, left turn back for the runway. Alright, we get all of our lights on now, so I don't forget later. All of our lights are on. And let's do a full throttle static run up since we are at 5,600 feet. We're not going to get best power at the mixture all the way in, so we're going to have to adjust that. So mixture is full rich now. We're going to go full power while we're on the brakes.
Departing runway 13, your left-hand crosswind departure to the east, Alpine traffic.
Once this is stable here, I'm going to lean the mixture out until we get best power. So mixture slowly coming out. You can see the needle there rising. It should peak at some point. Alright, right there for best power. So I've got the mixture pulled about halfway out. Throttle's gonna come back. Oh, somebody just spawned in on me in the X-Cub. Yeah, we're just gonna pull up.
Alpine traffic, Beaver 816 is a rejected takeoff.
Alright, so we've got our mixture all set for best power for takeoff. Flaps, we're not going to use any flaps for takeoff. Or we could use 10, that's fine. We'll use 10. Everything else is all good.
I'm trying to do this real weather. I may have to go.
For takeoff checklist, flaps, carb heat, pitot heat as required. We won't need right now. Lights are on. Transponder is squawking mode Charlie. Time note and abort plan ready.
Doing real weather. The wind looks like it's coming from the northwest at Kinky Creek.
All right, let's pull up to the line here. Test our brakes. Brakes are good. I'm just going to make sure that nobody's on the runway before we taxi out. I've had somebody there about to pull on. After he takes off, we'll back taxi. Runway 13.
Alpine traffic, Beaver 816 is lining up runway 13, try it again.
Alright, so he's coming up as a Bonanza, but he's in a Beaver. That's my good buddy Brant, Mr. Melvin Leroy on Twitch. He's the one who did the briefing for the flight today, which you guys did not get to see because I got a late jump on today's stream. So you guys missed their briefing. Brant covered a lot of the airport stuff.
Beaver 816 on the departure 13 again. Left hand downwind traffic, or downwind departure, Alpine traffic.
As soon as he's airborne, we're going to back taxi.
Alpine traffic, Beaver 114, Papa back taxiing runway 13, Alpine.
Pay no mind to the divots in the grass there.
I think we're going to back taxi behind the Beaver, and we'll exit off at one of those ends over there.
Try to keep my tires out of it.
Oh my gosh, that was a rodeo.
Let's see, where's the Beaver?
And Alpine traffic, Beaver 816 is turning left crosswind, departing the area eastbound. Alpine traffic.
Alright, there's the other Beaver. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Back in the airplane. We are on 122.8. Alpine traffic number 4063 Victor Cessna 170 going to be back taxiing runway 13 behind the Beaver. Alpine. We're clear right. We're clear left. We've got all of our lights on. Alright, we are all configured for takeoff. So once the Beaver departs, we'll be behind him. It's going to be a left crosswind departure out to the northeast. Alright, looks like he's going to that Other side, we're going to go to this one.
Alpine traffic, Beaver 114 is Papa departing runway 13, left crosswind departure to the east. Alpine.
Alright, we can line up. We're clear straight ahead. I don't see anybody coming in here on final. And that guy's airborne down there. Alpine traffic, November 4063 Victor, Cessna 170, taking runway 13, left crosswind departure to the northeast. Alpine.
Alright, I just did 2 patterns at Kinky Creek. Now I'm going to go put the kid to sleep and then I'll be back.
Alright, heels to the floor.
Cool, man.
Full power. And we're going to rotate around 70 miles per hour. Power set. Engine's green. Airspeed's alive. See if I can keep it on the runway. "65, 70, rotate, and tap on the brakes." Yeah, I remember that about the rudder in this airplane. I don't know what it is. It's too sensitive, too mushy. Keeping this thing on the center line is a real workout. Alpine traffic, Cessna 4063 Victor, departure leg 13, going to be a left crosswind departure to the northeast, Alpine. Alright, we're clear out left. Best climb, best rate in this airplane is 88 miles an hour. So I'm going to lower the nose, get that airspeed up. Flaps up. Don T, nice rainbow. Yep, I saw them. Rainbows. All right, goodbye, Alpine. On our way now to Kinky Creek. Our climb checklist: airspeed, power, mixture, lights, instruments in the green. So we're going to continue climbing up. We're going to go to 9,500 for this leg. Some music on. feel like the sim is a little bit loud. Let's turn down the engine volume just a hair. So we got to be real careful here with the weather and the rising terrain, clouds and such, rain up ahead. We've got to have it out. If we're stuck here between the valley, want to make sure we have enough room to turn around if we can't see, or at least at minimal climb above the mountains and above the clouds. So we've also we always got to be looking for a way out. You don't want to get trapped in. Uh-oh. Sim is locking up. Already? Oh my god. Oh boy. Alright, let's load back up. I was hoping to be able to say that I wasn't one of those people that gets more CTDs after the latest update, but that might not be the case. Patch 5 update, Don T. I don't know if you've been keeping up like on the forums and such, but it's not been good. Better FPS for, I'd say, most everybody, but then they broke like 100 other things in the simulator, so... This might be the worst release yet for one of their updates. Alright, I think the majority of the people are suffering some sort of issues. So let's see, that's the first crash to desktop that I've had that I say was not due to something else. When we first streamed the other night, when I first downloaded the update, I had tried loading the fly-by-wire A320, and they stated in the release notes that if you loaded any community mods without them being updated, that chances are they may cause a crash to desktop. So I had 2 CTDs with the Airbus, the fly-by-wire A320, which I can contribute to that. But then this here, I don't know. I don't know if the Carenado 170 has been updated or not. That could be an issue too, but I don't have a choice over that. This is a paid product through the marketplace, so it's always loaded in the sim. I can't remove it from the community folder. But yeah, one crash to desktop, what, less than 10 minutes into the flight? That's not a good sign. There was even a hotfix that came out yesterday that was supposed to remedy or fix most of the CTDs people have been having, but... Alright, what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to spawn on the runway without connecting to VATSIM. We'll get back in the air and get back to where we were, and then we'll reconnect to VATSIM. We're not going to do the start up and run up and all that stuff again. So we are November 4063 Victor. Weight and balance, I was topped off fuel, 150, and I had about 50 pounds of bags loaded in the back seat. Runway 13. I don't know what's going on over there, Don. This happens every single sim update for FS 2020, and I thought they would have had things figured out by now. Actually test the simulator before flying it, or before releasing it rather. And it seems to be worse this update than it is the other ones. Alright, we're squawking 1200, mode C. We're gonna go to 122.8. Flap set for takeoff. Our mixture, I kind of didn't really touch. It's still set for takeoff there. All of our lights. And our altimeter.
Josh, I had the same problem with the cylinder head temps, man.
Alright, let's go. Let's release the brakes. Heels to the floor, full power. See if I can do a better job of keeping this thing on the runway this time. Yeah, the rudder is real weird on this thing. There's 60, 65, 70. I'm just going to give her a little bit of encouragement and let her fly off. Tap on the brakes.
No rep, just fly down, stop. I'm not brave enough to do this in the reality expansion pack.
Let's see how far we get before the next CTD. Alright, flaps slowly coming up. Flaps 10. Flaps up. Alright, best climb in this airplane is 88 miles per hour. We're clear left. Alright, another mile or two, then we'll reconnect to VATSIM. Alright, airspeed, power, mixture, lights, instruments are in the green. Flaps are up. Whiskey Yankee 30, Kinky Creek, enter and activate. We've got that set in here as a reference. Let's reconnect to VPilot. We're going up to 9,500. We're over the Snake River, just like we had briefed. And we're just going to continue out to the northeast. And Kinky Creek's 3 8 miles this direction, about 40 miles. Let's get the Jackson VOR plugged back in our nav radio for later. That frequency is 115.4. Mr. Newbie, what's going on, man? Update's looking nice. Yes, there's a lot of things broken with the simulator. There's a lot of complaints from a lot of users. I haven't had much time on it. I think you were there when I flew when the update was first released. We didn't really have any issues. We tried loading the fly-by-wire A320. We had 2 crashed desktops, but that was expected since the fly-by-wire A320 hadn't been updated yet.
Traffic, mic check.
So I hadn't had any CTDs since then, except for today at the beginning of this flight, maybe 10 minutes in the flight, about right where we were, right here. We had a crash to desktop, man. So within the first 10 minutes. So I don't know. I do like the
November 9 Papa Romeo Yellow Super Cub taking runway 31 at Alpine for VFR departure to the north.
I do like the increase in frame rates. Definite improvement there. Everything's super smooth. But if it crashes every couple of minutes, then that's going to be a big problem. And then there was other issues that also came about, like the altitude in FS 2020 reads different from what, let's say, the VATSIM controllers see on their scopes and such. So if there's a big enough discrepancy, like it's not really, you shouldn't be flying on VATSIM. I mean. We are connected to the network now. We're not flying into any big airports that are controlled. Jackson Hole is going to be the only one that class Delta. So it shouldn't matter too much today, but I definitely wouldn't fly during an FNO or something like that with the current altitude bug in FS 2020. Something like this we can get away with without causing issue. Let's see how far we get before we have another crash. All right, so we're flying VFR tonight. We're definitely not going out this way where we can't see and there's mountainous terrain. So we're gonna have to go out left this way and see what we can do. Oh man, cool. Hopefully they get corrected soon, says Mr. Newbie. Yes, man. I remain hopeful. I mean, although they come out with all these bugs each and every update, they always do end up fixing most of the things, so. Alright, so the way this looks now, I'm just going to continue out left, and I think I'm going to cut back over here, kind of like after the rainbow there. And then we'll see what it looks like out that way. Alright, we're clear out right.
Alpine traffic to River 955 Papa Romeo. Yellow Cub conducting maneuvers 3 nautical miles to the northwest at 4,000 feet of Alpine.
Alright, 9,500, leveling. Just gonna let our airspeed build up a bit, and then we'll pull the power back and lean the mixture. Set the power at about 2,400 RPM.
For November 771 Charlie Tango, taxiing to runway 31 for VFR departure.
Then we're going to lean the mix out. I don't think this airplane has an EGT.
Save something special for me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no EGT gauge in this airplane, so I'm just going to lean out until we see it drop in RPM. And then once it peaks and drops, we'll bring the mixture back in about a half inch to an inch. So slowly pulling the mixture back now. Looking at this needle. Alright, there's a drop, so I'm going to bring it back in some. Right about there. Alright, we're clear right. I don't know, it's not looking good over here.
Outbound traffic, Piper 71 Charlie Tango, departing VFR, runway 31. Gonna make a left traffic and head to the east, Alpine.
So if we stay over the river, we may be able to get underneath these cloud bases. I just don't like scud running, especially in the mountains, because you could easily get trapped underneath the clouds and between the mountains and have no way out. So I'm kind of still trying to think of what I'm going to do here. The river's right here, or we're over it. There's a fork in the river. It goes out right this way, and it also goes out left out that way.
Traffic, 102 Echo, departing northwest of the runway, standing by the left of traffic. We've got the guide turning down on this side.
Alpine traffic, Piper 71 Charlie Tango, departing 31, making left traffic, departing VFR to the northeast.
Alright, I think for now I'm going to continue to follow the river out to the east, southeast. We're all clear out right. Mr. Newbie says, do you think the Xbox release will have those... We'll have those issues? I'm thinking of getting one because of the release. You don't own the sim for PC, do you, Mr. Newbie? I'm not too sure if Xbox users are experiencing the similar issues. I have no idea, to be honest. If aviation's something you like and something you would seriously get into, and like you want to use a simulator as a tool for training and practice and stuff like that, I'd say go PC is going to be the better long-term bet. You could always upgrade your PC to run settings that run higher graphic settings, and there's a lot more flexibility as far as like software and add-ons are concerned for PC users. I don't know if I would buy an Xbox just for flight sim, if that's what you're looking to do. Me myself, I'd prefer to build a PC, or even find somebody who does custom pre-builts. That's if it's something you really want to take seriously and stick with for a while. If you're just looking to have fun and kind of just do casual gaming and stuff like that, then you might be better off getting an Xbox if you like other titles that are available for the Xbox. Alright, I'm not liking this. I'm wondering if we should just go out left to the north and go to Jackson Hole first and do the loop counterclockwise instead of clockwise.
You have to watch the VODs.
So we could head back this way, so it looks a little bit clearer, and then head up to Jackson Hole.
And also the traffic lining up to depart.
Or we can go down low and scud run down this way and stay over the river.
Kinky Trig 423 Charlie Lima on the go.
See, I'm going to push it just a little bit further, but if we have to, we can do a U-turn and head back the other way. Which is, I think that's what I'm going to do. As much as I'd love to stay with the boys.
Traffic 423 Charlie Lima, clear the runway.
Alright, I'm going to turn it around. I don't like this. We're clear out right.
Down and for the northwest runway.
Wait a minute, is my attitude indicator not working right now? Oh wait, nothing's working in the simulator right now. Hold on a second. I cannot click anything. Okay, there it goes. I'm not sure what's up with that. And now everything is... No, it's still not working. Wow. Alright, now it seems like things are caught up. There's a huge delay between when I'm clicking things and things are happening in the airplane. And now the attitude indicator is kind of working again. Look at this right here. That's weird. I mean, I could still fly the airplane, but look, we'll test on the parking brake down here. pushing on the parking brake and it's not doing anything. I can still pan around. I'm trying to get the yoke back now, it's still unresponsive. Not looking good for Sim Update 5. I wanted to like it. I love the FPS. This is weird, I don't know. Now if I was having these type of issues in real life, I definitely would not continue the flight. I'd head back to Alpine. I'm not sure what to do in the sim situation right now. We could push up to Jackson Hole and just stop there. I'm definitely not going to go scud running in the mountains when half the things are not working. Especially something as important as our attitude indicator. Alright, we're about halfway to Jackson Hole, so we're going to go there instead. Original plan was to go out this way to Kinky Creek and then up to Du Bois and then to Jackson Hole. We're going to continue up to Jackson Hole now. We could turn back to Alpine, but since we're about halfway, I'm going to push up to Jackson Hole. And hopefully we get there.
Traffic will report a stop and taxiing on the east side of the runway, back to the northwest for departure.
Rob says I vote Miami. Don, Jacksonville. Oh my god. Don, you might mean Jackson Hole, KJAC. Rob. Alright, we're going to Jackson Hole. We've got Jackson VOR already plugged in there. So if we were to fly direct, we'd want to fly heading about 172. Oh wait, that cannot be right. Okay, that's from. That's my mistake. We want to turn this around until the arrow points up. So that's if we were flying the 172 radial outbound. We're going inbound. So if we wanted to fly direct to Jackson VOR, it's going to be about a 352 heading. Alright, we're clear out right.
Welcome to Kinky Creek. 128 Echo Echo.
Thank you. 2 Echo clear of the northwest runway.
So this river that we're over now should take us all the way up into Jackson Hole. We're Curves out to the right. Yeah, should take us all the way in. Let's see what they're reporting there at Jackson Hole. Winds 200 at 4, 10 statute mile visibility, overcast at 10,000, temp 162.14, altimeter 3038.
Beaver 11816, we have you in the tower. Safe landing.
I have a feeling this is way off in the sim though, but we'll just fly it anyways. Winds are at a south-southwest, so we'll use runway 19er.
11816.
We'll join left traffic for 19 at Jackson Hole. If we can make it in there. Alright, so if we can get into Jackson Hole, what we're going to do is switch airplanes. We'll switch over to the 172 since we're having issues here in the 170. This is a payware add-on. We'll try one of Microsoft's default planes, the 172. And then we'll continue. Our field elevation there at Jackson Hole is 7,300. Well, 7,230, we're going to call it 7,300, so we're going at 8,300 for pattern altitude. Things are working now, so we may be able just to continue in the 170. We'll keep an eye on things. We'll make sure Salt Lake City Center is not online, since Jackson Hole is a Class Delta. No ATC online, so we're going to stay on 122.8 and just announce our position on there. Let's go direct to Jackson Hole. We're 10 miles out. So we're 10 miles to the south. We're on 122.8. Jackson Hole traffic, November 4063 Victor, Cessna 170, 10 miles to the south. Looking to join a left downwind for runway 19er. Full stop, Jackson Hole. Alright, working our way down to 8,300 feet for pattern altitude, keeping the power where it's at. We'll bring the mixture in just a hair, since we are going lower. But I'm going to keep the power where it's at to keep our speed up. We don't need carb heat, since we're up there in the green arc. We can do direct to Jackson Hole down here as well. Nearest airport, KJAC. Direct to and activate.
Absolutely.
Braylon, what's going on, man? Welcome. Which 4Flight package do you have? This is Garmin Pilot. So similar to 4Flight, different company. So this is a Garmin Pilot app for iOS and Android. And I have the, let's see what my subscriptions are. Does it tell me on here? Let's see, settings. I've got the IFR package, which gives you like all the charts and such. descriptions. So I've got the US Standard and the US Premium upgrade. So I can't remember exactly what the US Premium upgrade gets you. I think it gets you like I can't remember what the name of the feature, but you get the ground charts, the moving ground charts while you're on the ground. You get all your IFR plates. You can superimpose the charts onto the map itself, which I think is only a feature that's available for US Premium. Not sure what else. Hey, Cordy Pro, good to see you, man. I just use SkyVector. I use SkyVector 2 when I'm on PC here at home. You guys will see that a lot of times when I do my briefings for the lives and whatnot. Here's SkyVector. You can go to skyvector.com, and you've got free map, free charts, and all that stuff. You just can't take it with you in the air for flying your life. Alright, so the highway that I see right here would go run along right side oh, there's the airport right there. So we've got it in sight. I'm going to go out this way a little bit, and we'll join the 45-degree entry into the left downwind for 19. I've got the field in sight, that's good. I think we're going to be able to get in there no problem. Braylon said, is that plane an add-on? Yes, this is the Carenado Cessna 170B. It is a payware add-on. I bought it when it came out brand new about a month ago. It was about $15 USD. Well worth the $15, I would say. Alright, where are we? We are about 3 miles south now. Jackson Hole traffic, Cessna 4063 Victor, about 3 miles south-southeast on the 45 to join a left downwind for runway 19, full stop, Jackson Hole. Alright, 8,300 feet, pattern altitude, leveling off. We're right on the 45. I've got the field in sight. Here's the runway. Alright, seat backs, seat belts, fuel selectors are on both. Mixture, I'm going to bring it in just a little bit more. I'm going to keep it right there until we're on the ground. Car beats coming on. And we've got all of our lights on. Joining the downwind. Jackson Hole traffic, Cessna 4063 Victor, left midfield downwind, runway 19, full stop, Jackson Hole. Cordy Pro, are you interested in aviation at all? FAA just did another hiring bid for controllers. I started in October. I saw that hiring bid. That was cool.
Yeah, man.
I think there's a age limitation on there. I'm not sure if I want to discuss that here online. I think you have to be 30 or younger to apply for that, and I am 35 years old. Otherwise I probably would try it out. I was thinking about applying anyways, but yeah. Alright, let's dial the power back. We're in the white arc, flaps 10. And we're going to start turning base here in a moment. It looks like final approach path is clear. Jackson Hole traffic, Cessna 4063 Victor, turning left base 19, full stop, Jackson Hole. Be pretty much straight to final. Yep, we've overshot by a lot. We're not going to yank on it though. Nice and easy banked to final. It's okay if you overshoot. Last thing you want to do is stall the airplane base to final, which happens to a lot of pilots in real life. Don't force it. Alright, next notch of flaps. Flaps 20. Jackson Hole traffic, Cessna 4063 Victor, short final, 19, full stop, Jackson Hole. Alright, one more notch of flaps. I'm going to use 30.
We're all down here judging you, man, so make it a smooth one.
We're all waiting on the other end of the runway for you to take the land.
Oh, I can go around if you guys want to take off.
Oh, no,
you're good.
You're good. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
About 70 miles an hour here in short final. Starting our round out. Power's coming back to idle. Just going to hold her off. Going for kind of like a 3-point landing here.
Good luck. We're all kind of.
Alright, not too bad. I'll take it.
Already went wide, but here we go.
I think we're going to make this one right here. We get on the brakes a little bit. Keep the back pressure.
Started getting ready for bed with soothing sounds. And now you're ready to fall asleep. Keep your ASMR video playing, even with your screen off. Try YouTube Premium on us.
The airplane worked okay the rest of the way in. I might just keep the 170 instead of switching over to 172. We're clear right. We're clear left. Jackson Hole traffic, Cessna 4063 Victor is clear of 19. Going to be taxiing back to 19 on Alpha, Jackson Hole. Alright, mixture's getting lean. Carpet cold. We're going to keep all of our lights on. I think we're just going to stay in the 170. Adam Atten, what's going on? This is a cozy plane. It is.
Pressure, well done.
Rohype, what's up, Rohype? Feeling any better yet? Yes, man. The past, I'd say, about 4 or 5 days now, it's gotten a lot better, the breathing at night. I've been able to sleep through the entire night without waking up a single time. I think the polyps are actually shrinking after taking the antibiotics. So looking good for right now, man. I don't know. I think inevitably I am going to need surgery to remove them, but shit, man, I could sleep at night now, which I'm super happy about. Thanks for asking, Rohype. We'll see. I've got another week's worth of antibiotics, and then I'll go in for a follow-up and see what the doctor says. But man, it feels good to be able to breathe at night. Braylon, do you have to register for this event? You can go to downwindsim.com. Buddy of mine, Ralph, who is Mr. Downwind Sim, he's got a Discord channel. If you just join the Discord channel, I'm sure you're welcome to fly all the flights. You'll just have to be aware of all the rules on VATSIM and stuff like that. But we brief most of the stuff before the flight, and if you're new, I think you could still get by. No problem if you stick with us and just follow our lead. Alright, let's see, everything is all set for takeoff. Let's bring the flaps up. We'll go flaps 20 for takeoff. We're at about 5,500 feet altitude here, so I'm going to do another full power static run up. Mixture's going to come in full rich. I'm on the brakes. We're going to go full power. And then we're going to lean the mixture out for best power. Looking at our tachometer. So waiting for it to peak. It's peaking right there around 2,300. I'm going to pull the mixture back. You can see it go up higher until it peaks right about there. And then the power can come back to 800. Awesome, Braylon. No problem, man. I've got links down in the description at the very bottom. There's Discord links to, there's Downwind Sims Discord link, which is the group we're flying with today. Virtual USA Flying Club, which is a group of about 500 of us that do VA on VATSIM. And the Pilot Club, which is another new group that I've been flying with that does a good mix of GA and commercial stuff. But yeah, man, come check us out. And a lot of the guys on all three groups are really helpful. If you have any questions or if you're unsure about anything, feel free to ask in the Discord groups. We're always happy to help. Alright, mixture set, flap set, trim, set. Not holding up anybody behind us, okay. Let's brief this departure. Now we're going the other way, so we're going to go out east now to Du Bois. So we're going to do a left downwind departure out to the east. We're going to join up with the Grovant River and follow that out for a bit until we get to the mountains, and we're going to have to find a way through. Alright, left downwind departure to the east. We're still on 122.8. Jackson Hole traffic, Cessna 4063 Victor, going to be taking runway 19. Left downwind departure to the east, Jackson Hole. Clear out right, high and low, and we're clear left down the runway. Runway 19. Heels to the floor, full power. Wait for about 70 miles an hour and then give her a little back pressure. Alright, 70, rotate and tap on the brakes. Flaps 10. Flaps up. And we're going to climb at about 88 miles an hour. We're clear left. Jackson Hole traffic, Cessna 4063 Victor, turning left crosswind 19 Jackson Hole. Alright, we're clear left. Jackson Hole traffic, Cessna 4063 Victor, turning left downwind, runway 19, Jackson Hole. Cordy Pro, I have a VATSIM account. I just haven't tried it yet. I'm about to though, just because it's kind of annoying flying on regular servers where everyone's crashing into each other. Yeah, man. Definitely. A lot more organized on VATSIM. Alright, so here's the river that we're following. We're right above it now. It goes right into the rain. So we'll stay out just west of the rain, see if we can get around that. Alright, airspeed, power, mixture, lights, instruments are in the green.
Increased traffic. Piper 71 Charlie Tango departing.
Not the best day to do mountain flying, that's for sure. Braylon, are you going to end the stream once you get back to 4-6 uniform? That was the plan. I'm not even sure we're going to be able to hit all the airports that we wanted to today. Let's see how it looks if we can get around this rain up here. Because we're supposed to go out this way. We may just turn back and go straight back to 4-6 uniform now.
Kodiak 15596 is entering a left downwind for 19 Jackson Hole, full stop.
So somebody entering the downwind behind me. We've got a couple of our buddies here, which are coming from DuBois to Jackson Hole. So we got to be on the lookout for them. We've got them here in ADSB. So we're gonna have some traffic up ahead. I'm gonna stay clear of this stuff out here in case they come popping out of there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get over to DuBois, to be honest. Maybe we'll do 1 or 2 more touch and goes here at Jackson Hole and then head back to 4-6 uniform.
Creek traffic, Piper 71 and Charlie Tango, making right traffic, departing the area.
Yes, Braylon, that was the plan originally. So originally we were supposed to... I keep hitting the wrong button. So originally we were supposed to start off at 4-6 uniform, and we were going to go out this way to the northeast to Whiskey Yankee 30, Kinky Creek, make a stop there, then up to DuBois, KDUB, then out to Jackson Hole, and then back home to 4-6 uniform. We ran into some weather out here on our first leg, so we diverted and we headed back this way over the Hoback and then continued up to Jackson Hole, where we're at now. So I was going to try to fly this route clockwise and go out this way, but I'm not sure. It's not looking too good right now. So I'm not sure. Not sure what we're going to do just yet.
Jackson Hole traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, approximately 12 miles.
No problem, Rohite. I explained it. So I'm feeling a lot better. The past 4 or 5 days have been really good. I've been able to sleep finally, a complete night's sleep without waking up. So I think the antibiotics are shrinking the polyps. So yeah, man, yeah. I've been able to sleep the past couple of nights, which has been awesome. I'm not sure if I'll still have to do surgery. I think I would have to remove the polyps completely. But for now, being able to sleep a full night's sleep has been a blessing then. So the antibiotics are definitely doing something. Whether that's shrinking off the polyps, killing whatever infection I had up in there in my sinuses.
Jackson Hole.
I'm feeling a lot better.
Kodiak 15596 is on the left base, 19, full stop, Jackson Hole.
Alright, looking at Garmin Pilot, we still got those showers and things over DuBois. I don't think we're going to go to DuBois. I think we're just going to rejoin with the group, do another touch and go here at Jackson Hole, and then we'll head back to 4-6 uniform. I don't know where this guy's going. He's 2,600 feet above us and still heading out to the northwest. He might not be stopping at Jackson Hole. He might be going somewhere else. This is definitely one of our guys here following the river. Thanks, Real Hype.
Jackson Hole, Kodiak 155.
I honestly had little faith in the antibiotics and steroids. I didn't think they would do anything. Alright, Sim is locking up on me again. And there it goes. Alright, I don't think I'm going to reload after that one. That's been 2 crashes already this stream. So I think FS 2020 has a long way to go as far as their updates and hot fixes and things. That's what I thought too. So too, Real Hype, the steroids, and they only gave me 1 week of steroids, so I've been off them for the past about half a week. So I didn't start feeling an improvement until a week in of the medication, and I've been off the steroids for I think about the same time that I've been feeling good at night, which is about the past 4 or 5 days. But I thought the same thing, man. So I'm still on the antibiotics for another week and a half or so, and we'll see if things keep improving or if they get back worse again. I don't know. I'm gonna sign off and cut it short here, guys. I don't want to deal with these CTDs anymore. Yes, man. No, Row Hype. I pretty much was non-functional, man. I've been lucky that I'm in a situation now where I'm not working. I'm off work right now. I'm in between jobs. If I actually worked a job, a 9 to 5, man, I don't know how I would get through it. I've been applying to other jobs recently on my downtime, and if somebody were to call me right now and tell me to come work for them, I'd have to let them know that I would have to probably wait to see after how meds or surgery go. Like I wouldn't be able to work right now, I don't think. Now, the past 4 or 5 days, yes, with the breathing being better, but man, at my worst, I couldn't work a full-time job like that. Just before I started feeling better, I'd probably get maybe 2-3 hours of sleep at most a night, and that's 2-3 hours broken up. I would sleep maybe an hour and a half, then wake up, have to stay up for 2 hours, go back to sleep for an hour, and then repeat 3 or 4 times a night. So, what's up, Cheese? Cheese says I was at Oshkosh. It was awesome. Hey, jealous man. Awesome. Glad to hear. I'd like to get out there in the next 1 to 2 years. Hopefully I can get out to Oshkosh at some point. Yeah, man. I know the surgery is inevitably coming, Row Hype. Don T says, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks, Don. Braylon just spawned in at J8 Jackson Hole. See you soon. Enjoy your flight, Braylon. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to load back up again, man. They even say, Row Hype, sometimes even people with the surgery, they get polyps that come back. But even if that buys me 5 or 10 years before they come back again, man, that's worth it to me. I'd like to see after this run of antibiotics, if I get off them, I'd like to see if things get worse again. If they do get worse again right away, then the obvious choice is surgery immediately. I don't know if we get off the antibiotics and my doctor takes a look at things and things seem to be okay and will last a little bit before they come back again, then I might, I don't know, wait a little bit for the surgery. I'm not sure. I really want to get back flying in real life, and I've been itching a lot lately to get back in the air, which is why I want to stop the medication and not jump straight into surgery. So I can like get a couple hours in before going in for surgery, if that makes sense. That's exactly how I felt, Rohype, when I was going through the worst of it, man. I was ready for surgery the next day. When my doctor told me, let's try medication first, like I kind of wanted to tell him, like, no, man, let's just cut him out. But I think they do have to give me meds first before they can make that call, so. Guys, I'm cutting things short here. I don't plan to stream tomorrow. Wednesday, I think, is when we're supposed to fly with Virtual USA Flying Club. Maybe we'll give the simulator another shot on Wednesday. We'll fly a default airplane and see if we don't get any of these crashes. Let me just check and make sure it is next Wednesday. Wednesday the 11th? That's not this week. That's next Wednesday. All right. We'll try something again on Wednesday. We'll fly one of the default airplanes and see if we can get through a whole stream without CTDs. Chi says don't end. What's Jackson Hole's Unicom frequency, Braylon? Well, if you're flying on the VATSIM network, it's uniform for any airport you fly at. It's 122.8. If you are flying on any other network or just pretending, CTAF is 118.075. 118.07. And that's when Tower's online. When Tower's open. I think they're still open at this hour. They probably close at around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. local. You'd have to check the AFD chart supplement. Later, Cheese. Thanks for dropping by, man. Good to see you. Don, good to see you. Braylon, thanks for dropping in. Rohype, you guys have a good one. We'll try again on Wednesday, and we'll fly one of the default airplanes, and we'll do something. Already, though, 2 crashes on one stream is enough for me. I don't want to load back up. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care. Peace.